Hello. Here I am taking the given number is positive or negative, and I am taking the input from the user, and if the number is positive and if the given number is greater than 0, that will be the positive. Less than 0, it will be the negative. It is good one. Yeah. Enter the value 6. 6 is the positive number. This is the output. One more. Enter the negative value. Minus n is the negative value. And the second code is the uh, find the day of the week, okay, using the uh, here also I am take the input from the user only. Here I can get the value in between 1 to 7. If the user enters, for example, 2, in the switch case the day number will pass the 2, the case 2 have the Monday, and then day. Likewise, if the user enters more than 7, okay, that is the default one, that is the invalid day, which will this will be printed output. Let's check one's output. I can give the 3, which is the Tuesday, and please give one invalid value is 21. Enter. So the day of the week is invalid. This is the default case. This one will be executed. So the code is successfully executed, and this one is the days in a month. Okay? Days in a month. You can calculate the days in a month by using the this code. Here I can get the input from the user, which month it is in between 1 to 12, and the year, which year I have to calculate. Okay, here I created the one get days in a month method. Here the one static method. This entire one is the get days in a month. The user enters the month and the year, that will come through here into this 15th, and after the method called, here I can pass the month and the year. If the month is less than 1 or greater than 12, or year is 1, this is the invalid input, that will returns the -1. Okay? And if the user enters all proper input, that will comes to this line. And here is the month. Month means if the month have, okay, if the month January, March, May, and so on, these are the months have the 31 days. That's why I can put like this, and what I like this, all the cases are written only one value, that is 31, and the remaining values except February, okay, these are the months written 30. If in case I can get the February, we can, February has two different values. If the year is leap, it is 29, not 28. That's why I can get the, if the user entered year is leap year or not. This is the, there is two condition checks. There is two conditional checks on. If here in the first condition, the year should be, should be divided by 4 and not divided to and divided by 100. This is the one case. Either this case are true or this case are true. If this, for example, the year is divided by 4, divided by 4 is equal to 0, as this is true. This will false. So that this entire condition will be false only. In that case, the year is divided by 400. It is also leap year. That's why either this one is true or this one is true. In that case, that particular year only the leap year. For example, check the output for this one. I can get the February only. Enter in the year 1999. 28. This means this is now the leap year. For example, for the same 2000, don't think so. This is leap year. No, 2000 is leap year. That's why you can get the 29. Right. This one is the employee bonus. If the employee has 5 years of experience in the company, they can get the 5% of the bonus. You can get here. I can get the salary of the employee and experience of the service of the employee. Here I can create the one calculate bonus. I can pass these two values here, and with this one only the one condition: if the employee has more than 5 years of experience, he can get the 5% of the bonus. Else he don't get any bonus. That is zero. Example, check one condition: the employee salary is 25,000, 50,000. Yeah, 5 years of experience, he can get 2,500 as his bonus. In other case, the employee has 30K, but service is for only, so you don't get any bonus. Right? This code will print the greatest number among between three numbers. Here I am asking user to enter three numbers, and I can find the greatest number in between the three numbers by using these conditions. The first condition will check number 1 is greater than 2 and number 1 is greater than 3. In that case, the greater value is number 1 only. Second case, I can if this condition is false, that means number 1 is smaller than number 2 and number 3. Here I can check the 2. Second number is greater than first number and second number is greater than third number. In that case only the second number will be greater than. If these two conditions are not satisfied, the false, that means the number is only the greater than. That's why I can directly put this in else part. You can check one. First number is 2, second number is 5, third number is 9, which is the third number is only right. That's why you can enter. So 9 is the output. And check the first one. You get the first number only 9, second number 5, 3. So greater than 9 1. The first number only is 9. That like. And here I can print the multiplication of the table what the user provided. Let's check the output. Here I can get the enter the 5. Here I am getting the multiplication of the 5. It's very simple. I can keep this 5 is constant, and using the for loop I can increment 1 by 1 1 1 plus 1 plus 1 and multiply these two. I can get this value. That only with the one for loop only I can get the value or desired output. And this is the natural numbers. Some of the natural numbers between up to. Okay. Here I get the one value. So for example, I can give the user enters 2. Natural numbers are 1, 2. We enter 3. Natural numbers up to 3 is 1, 2, 3. Okay. The problem is uh, the answer I got for this one is 1 2 3 6. I mean the sum of natural numbers up to the number what user enter, like that. If the user is enter less than 0, that is not positive because there is a negative number. Else I can print the statement, and using the for loop I can print the sum of the natural numbers. But even if the user enter 3, I can loop if this loop enters 3 times. Every time uh, this this line sum the natural numbers, first one, second one, and store it to same variable. Then the second loop, third loop, fourth loop, like that. Adding them and store it the same variable called sum. Here is sum, and after that I can print the sum of the first natural numbers. Let's see what the code is and how it will be. I can use the 5. The answer is 1 2 3 6 4 10 15. 15 is the answer. Example, I enter 10 as a 55 as a, right. And here is the right angle triangle. This is the pattern, and here I am asking the user to enter how many rows. If if the user enter 5 rows, my digit to put is 1, next line 1 2, the next line 1 2 3, the next line 1 2 3 4, the next line 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, here this for loop is uh, responsible to number of rows. This for loop is responsible for printing the number of columns. Okay, that's why I can put the condition as I. The first row have only one column, the next row have the two columns. That way if the next iteration the I will intermediate, right? That time this will 2, that means there is a 2 columns. The next row I will be incremented by 1, that will this becomes 3. So here this loop will iterate by 3 times, like that. Let's see what the code is. Okay, I can get the 5 rows. What is the output? 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 4 1 2 3 4 5. This one. For example, like I get 0. No. And the last one is here I am checking the given the user entered character is a character or any other. I'm asking the user to enter one character. The reason next means it will have the one string, the last one string that is stored in the user input. And then I'm checking if the length of this one is 1, because of the ASCII values for the capital A to capital Z means 65 to 92 something else, and for the smaller A to Z is 97 to 122 something. Okay, 122 something. So there is no 1. Okay, that's why I can put one condition, and this will the this is the class character. This is one the predefined um, classes character. That is the object, and this is the character has one method is letter. This will check the user input is a letter or not. If this is a letter, okay, this is letter, this will be true. Here we can put the not, it means false. If these two are false, this is the error. That means user entered some other one. I mean, not a small a to capital Z, and that means that is not an alphabet. You have to check the vowel or consonant. That we can get only one value, either consonant or vowel. If the user entered character only, I mean A or B, something else, capital A, capital Z, and that will come. That will head over here. user dot char at I. User input at this one. The string user input dot char at 0. 0 means first index. This is this user input has a index, correct? That one first index has the A or B, only one character. That way we can get the 0. Character 0. If user input A here, char input is equals to small a. Okay, that will convert to either small, either uppercase or lowercase for our convenience. These are the same. The character has also so many predefined methods: to uppercase, to lowercase, is letter, is alphabet, something many different methods. In that one, I can use one method to lowercase. I can convert this letter, whatever it be, small, if this enter capital upper letter, uppercase letter, and this will convert the input value to the lowercase, and then I'm check is vowel or not. Okay, is vowel or not. You can do the use consonants also, but that is different. I mean, here the condition will be very big. That's why I'm check with the vowel only, because only 5 letters only, right? That's why if this method calls, the user input value will pass over to here. If the user input value a, e, I, o in between this one, this method with the true value. If the value is true, the input character is vowel, or else this is a constant. Here I am get the output like this. Okay, check the output once. Okay, I'm entered a, small a. This is vowel, right? I'm okay. Next with the one consonant. Y, with the consonant. And next with the one false input. I mean other character. Two, this is not a character, right? That's why you can use one more slash. This is also not a. Please enter single character.